Welcome back to my channel, foilers. Today we have a video of a back-to-back session riding Code A10X versus Axis Spitfire 780. Condition was glassy, but still a little bit big to pull into braking surf, but I gave it a go. Special appearance of legendary surf couple in Lincoln City, Susan and Rob Russo. Rob has been my primary shaper and foil teacher ever since I've been foiling, so if you're looking for a surfboard or a foil board around the Pacific Northwest, I highly recommend contacting him. I'll drop his contact down in the description. I also have a bit of a comparison and analysis at the end of the video, so stick around for that. There is also chapters at the bottom for your easy navigation. And here comes the first session with Code Foil A10X.
There was definitely a little bit too steep than what I expected, but still did a good send. Hydrate a little bit, switch the foil, and then round 2.
Here are the specs of the two foils that I am riding today in case you're curious. Of course, there are fuselage, tail, all those details I'll share at the end of the video. And in case you're not familiar with the Cedrus mast, here is the quick process of switching between adapters. As a consumer, I try not to get vendor locked as much as possible. Each of these carbon masts, as you know, can be easily $1,000 plus. So Cedrus mast from my research was the one that I could use it for multiple brands. And as you can see, you just switch the top part, the adapter, and then I'm ready to go on the Axis.
Differentiate the two sessions.
Yeah.
Better work. Russo, cool.
And here comes session number 2, the Axis Spitfire 780.
walls in my room and pillowcase on my bed. Driving through the city and all the pretty things remind me of the way you laugh when I say it's a joke. I'm with all of my friends, don't think that they'll ever know. Smile and laugh, but I don't know anymore. If I can't live without you anymore. Days go by and I don't wanna see your face. I'll burn my mistakes. I will not say I need someone else to be. And you with me. Bridges all in my head. I won't wait for you to be dead. You stay here where I go ahead. Can't believe the phone instead.
Please let me know in the comment which session you liked more. I'm curious. Yay, we got the studio. Back to the foil review. Spitfire 780. The whole setup is with the Advanced Plus crazy short fuselage and progressive 350 tail is what I was riding in the video. This is basically the setup that I progressed the most at the beginning of my foiling. This is my second brand new foil that I bought. The first one was Spitfire 900 and that one was a little bit too big to actually start to get into the waves. So once I realized that 780 was the second pick and this one has been working really solid. One of the downside of this Spitfire range that I had was it is very pitch sensitive. So when I started to practice and learn pump, what I noticed was if I am making any wrong angle in the pumping, it just drops and crash. And with that, it also has a little bit of a narrow range where it likes to glide and fly. So if it is about 3 to 5 feet for my weight, I'm at 145 pounds. That's the sweet spot for this foil for me on the Foildrive. And once it goes to the upper limit of the speed, it becomes a little bit gnarly to manage. It just kind of keeps going faster instead of holding the top speed, and it becomes a little bit challenging to manage, to say the least. It's still so much fun to foil this in surf, so I'm gonna keep this for probably really long time. And because this is one of my first foil, it's really fun to revisit every time I make some progress. Speaking of progress, I haven't rode this one for a bit, so in this video I should have moved the mast position maybe about half inch to about almost a full inch forward. That would have been much better in the video, but oh well, it was still nice and fun session. Now on to the Foil A10X. The full setup was the medium fuselage with 142 AR tail. The foil profile is definitely very different than Spitfire. Spitfire is a lot more flatter, and you can see a little bit more flare happening around the edges of the Foil A10X. S series also have a little bit of the flare, but X series has a little bit more aggressive flare at the end. I think that's the part that it makes really like surfy and loose roll to roll. That is my guess at the moment. And when it's hitting the high speed at the top end, it is still very manageable. It holds the top speed instead of kind of exploding that top speed range. So that has been definitely the good part about the foil range for me personally. I have a problem with foil setup at the moment though, and this is I'm not sure if it's coming from the Cedrus mast or the foil, But basically I think there is a little bit of a gap that's developing. Maybe the adapter is actually just wearing out a little bit. So what I am noticing is when I am banking really hard in a little bit of a steeper angle, basically I'm experiencing a little bit of a wiggle in the mast or the whole setup without me making any input. There was actually one moment in the video that I could capture and point the moment. Like right here. I am not actually making any movement or inputs, and the whole setup just wiggles tiny bit and then crashes me, which is a little bit frustrating. I am trying to fix it by now adding a little bit more of a tape around with it. So I'll see if that is going to fix the issue or not. I really hope it does. Other than that, I have been pretty happy with it. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you've watched all the way to here. I would really appreciate your support, and I'll see you next time. Bye!